Hey everyone, welcome back to Second Banana Society. Yes, it is me, Marley. I am back. I have some explaining to do for you guys, and while it's not all gonna happen here because this week's theme is ranting, it'll all happen on my main channel. I'm gonna have 2 to 3 videos coming out really soon about what has happened this past month because now I can freely talk about it. I've been going through some trouble at school. I've been harshly bullied and threats were made against my life. That sounds more dramatic than it actually is, but the way the school handled it wasn't that great, and the way that the kids themselves handled it wasn't great either. I see them still. It's the way things played out were awful. I've been going through a lot of stuff. My camera still doesn't work. Like, you'd assume Jesus above, if he exists, would be like, here, let me just do something for you. It's not charging. I don't know what to do, but at least I can edit on my computer now. So you don't have to deal with this really bad quality camera. And if you can hear any background noise, it's probably my hair or the fan. So I'll have videos coming out about that. Something else I had to say, I can't really remember, but there's been some stuff going on, and I'm fine now. I hope. We'll see, I guess. But without further ado, let's get into some rants. I will be ranting about bullying and cyberbullying because that's all that's been happening to me right now. And well, basically, it sucks. From personal experience that just recently happened, it sucks. And it's all that's been surrounding my senior year, which is weird. You'd assume it'd be your freshman year that you get bullied the most, but I breezed through those years. I've been nice to everyone, unless they've given me a reason to not be. And even then, I don't do anything to them. I talk. Everyone does. That doesn't make it okay, but once you cross the line, you start saying super hurtful things about other people to the point where you're saying that they should kill themselves or they should, I don't know, do something to hurt themselves. It's insane, and the way schools handle it is not at all good. Personally, nothing happened to the people who attacked me and who've threatened me. They've gotten talked to, but because it was both of their first offenses, all of their first offenses, nothing happened. And I still have to see them in lunch. I still have to see them in social studies. I still have to see them around the halls. And it freaking sucks. And that's only been a month. I can't imagine being bullied all the time, feels like. I don't know whoever you are that's out there saying being mean to another person just for your own benefit is sad. I don't mean that in a rude way, but if you are feeling sad, don't take it out on another person. You shouldn't make someone feel the same way that you are just because you're not happy in a certain moment. Life moves on. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it's probably the worst. But it moves on, and you learn and you grow from these experiences, and I don't know, it's such a crazy concept to me that bullying is still such an issue in America, of all places. Yes, freedom of speech is one of the main reasons why this sucks so much, because you do have hate speech that happens quite often, especially in my school. But once someone has crossed the line and is causing another person harm through words or through something else, things should get done. Because a football player is saying something bad about another girl, and they don't get just benched for a game, but instead they get talked to and told not to do it again, what do you think they're gonna do? Do it again. Or think that they'll get off easy and just not care. I've learned to, and learned, I say as if this has been going on for years, to not care. I don't care anymore, and sure, that's one thing that people say, just don't care, learn to not care. When you stop caring about what people say about you, it eventually eats away at you, because there's so much you can do to just act like you don't care and say you don't care when you do. I've been told, let it go, they'll move on. Once they see that it doesn't bother you, they won't have as much fun with it anymore, but that's not something I should have to do. I should be able to express my feelings and say that I'm hurting and something get done about it, and not just sit there and be told, I'll see what can be done. I've wrote out police statements against them just so that something can get done, because the school did nothing from what I've seen. You don't know what someone's going through at home. You don't know what their family life is like. You don't know if they're going through a hard time already. You don't know what's happening in another person's life, and to just not care and say, oh, it's just a joke. Too freaking bad. Jokes hurt people. If you're in a weak enough state, words can freaking hurt. I've been strong for a long time. I never try to let words hurt me, but at the end of the day, it does. It always does. And it always has. It always will. And I don't think I should be ashamed of that. I shouldn't be said to sit down and be quiet, or not get as triggered, or be told it's a joke, calm down. Because yes, it's a joke to you, but you don't know if I was considering killing myself last night. You don't know if I was considering running. You don't know what I was considering doing last night. You don't know how my mind works. You don't know what's happening to me. And this may not be much of a rant, but I hope this is going to be something, because this is all I can give you guys right now. And if you can learn anything from me, and if you're in high school, don't learn to not care. Learn to care. Learn to care for yourself. Learn to care what people say about you, and take that and go to the authorities. Do anything you can to make it stop. It's not right. But also look at what you're going to be doing. Contemplate your actions and how it's going to affect that person's life. I'm not saying hurt someone, but if you are being hurt, you have the right to get justice. You have the right for the school to step in and say something. You have the right for them to get detention for like a freaking day. Your mental state as a teenager affects you when you become an adult. That's freaking facts. How you are treated now is how you will think you'll be treated in the future. Right now we're being taught this is what the real world is like, and it's not. Don't let them tell you that. Don't let them tell you that the real world sucks. It doesn't. High school sucks. Because you're in a crowded place with all these people who have their own freaking opinions. But the second it gets too far, and the second it starts hurting people, you're a crybaby. You're, I don't know, you're over dramatic. You're triggered. It's just a joke. Like, it's so stupid, and it bothers the freaking heck out of me. It's always bothered me how school treats bullying, and specifically how my school doesn't really seem like it does anything. I don't know what's gonna happen to the people that attacked me because they can't tell me. So I don't know if they were even talked to properly. Even if they were taught the effects of bullying and how bullying and cyberbullying lead to suicide on the worst occasions, even that would have been enough for me. But I don't know. This is just a rant about my personal problems right now. I'm sorry. I don't really know how else I'll be able to film a video like this. It's a rant. My mind's not in a good state, but once I get these videos out about what's happening, I hope you guys will understand, and I hope you'll learn from what I've been going through. And if you're out there and you are going through some trouble, if you're getting bullied, if someone is telling you you are not good enough, you are. Take care of yourself. You're the best thing that's gonna happen to this world, I promise. All of you. You have something to give to the world. And sure, I might be crazy and you just wanted to hear me rant and yell about stuff. I can't. I'm so drained from these past few weeks of just seeing those people everywhere. And to know that some people live their entire life like that is insane and should not happen. No kid should think that they're worthless. No kid should think they're better off dead. No kid should harm or talk down to another kid. We're all going through the same thing. We all have to graduate high school. So don't make it harder for another person. You may be going through a hard time. You can get help. I promise. Once you get help, it'll be so much better. So don't take it out on another person. And I'm just some girl in a box that you're just listening to on YouTube, but freaking, I don't know, maybe listen to me. That's all I got. See you guys next week.